Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is November 8th, 2016.
Yeah.
And I'm Bob Cooper, and this is the Cold Draw Podcast, kinda. It's election night, and so we're hanging out at the shop. We got myself. Alex is hiding behind the camera because he's a racist, and we got Nicholas to your right, and we got Matthew Healy hanging out. Heels is looking stressed.
I am.
He's just all right. Well, tell us what you're stressed about, Healy.
Well, watching the results so far, and they seem to be flopping around, which is very odd because typically the early vote comes out for the Democrat because they don't do anything. And then at night, the Republican vote comes out because they all get out of work. And then you usually see it go the other way. But tonight it seems to be all of a sudden flopping for Hillary. And I'm not really understanding that.
Yeah, but it's still early in the race, so you can't.
Still early.
You know what I mean? So you can't really be like, oh, well, Hillary's going to take it, or Trump's going to take it, or Gary Johnson's going to take it. Right, Alex? But it's just too early.
Gary Johnson is taking nothing.
He's taking the crumbs. But I think it's just going to come down to the wire. It's got to come down to the wire. There's a lot of states that are coming in that are really close. Some are, leading, but, look at this.
How the fuck did this happen? It looks like a pretty clear Hillary sweep right now.
Yeah, they just showed all her.
What did you do? No,
What?
stop that. It is low class.
What are you doing?
Just put a dick on your face.
I didn't know I could do that.
Wow,
Oh,
dude.
Massachusetts, right?
Of course, she's
Oh,
got
yeah,
Massachusetts.
New Jersey, Massachusetts, two shitholes in New England.
New Jersey isn't even New England. Anyway, so these who just came in?
Yeah,
Oh, jeez, okay.
these were all
All
expected.
Hillary. She just got like 100 votes.
They were all expected.
Okay, yeah,
Rhode Island. Another shithole in New England.
In Delaware, alright. Look at her picture. She just looks evil.
She is evil. She's horrible.
If she wins, she's gonna put you in a basket.
She will
Probably
put you in a basket.
Okay.
With 7 electoral votes. Donald Trump will carry Tennessee with 11 electoral votes.
That's a projection.
Will also carry Mississippi with 6 electoral votes. We have a key race alert right now.
Alright.
What's happening now,
Race
Bob?
alert. Key race. I don't know. What's happening right now is Hillary Clinton just won a bunch of votes. And CNN's calling it too early to call. So that's what I think my stance is on it, because, I know about as much as CNN. So I agree with them, yes.
All I heard was Bob likes CNN.
Bob does not like CNN. Bob doesn't like any type of media.
Mainstream media. I'm not a big fan. But anyway. Alright, we'll sign off for now. We'll check back in a little bit. Cheers. Question of one.
What's happening right now, Matt?
To hold on to their seats.
Florida's way too tight.
That's what she said.
He's having really tough chest pains.
Bob, what's happening to Matt?
Matt is currently falling victim to the stress of election night.
This is real. Nick, any commentary on Matt?
It's probably gonna be down to the point where I'm gonna have to give him mouth to mouth in a minute.
Again, Nick.
Again, yes.
At least this time it'll be because he's actually.
Just let me die.
Matt, Florida's 91%. Trump's got a 60,000 vote lead.
Just let me die. Just I can't do it anymore. It's too much. It's too much.
Alex McNichols here with the Cold Draw Podcast. Tell us what's going on, sir.
All right, 14 states are being announced right now. If you can show there, you can give him a little bit of.
Yeah.
He's won Kansas. That was an obvious one. Nebraska, he's winning. So he's right now. They're hitting the states that they need to hit to carry what they were projected to. North Dakota, South Dakota makes sense. Those are small numbers though. Florida, he has like 120,000 vote lead right now, but the counties that aren't completely voted are the southern part, which is very Democratic. They closed 14 right there. 9 of them they don't feel comfortable enough calling. That's a ton. And a lot of them were pretty obvious, but ones that he needs to swing, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, 1 or 2 of those are too close to call, so that's not bad for him. That's our current count. If you want to show him the count,
Yeah.
97,84. That's about right. North Carolina's down to 6,000 people, so he needs to win a combination of Florida with North Carolina, New Hampshire, and it's looking okay for him.
I hope he takes. I hope he takes New Hampshire. He should take New Hampshire. I know it's too early right now. What are they at? What are they at? Like 2-3%?
I did wash my hands.
That's
But in
good.
the scheme
That's
of things-
Oh,
good.
we recording now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're live, actually. Live to the interwebs.
So, hello everybody on Facebook land. Cold Draw Nick come to you live, baby.
In the big scheme of things, New Hampshire's not that important.
So wait, what
It's
happened?
not important, but I would think every state is important for them.
Well, yeah, you want to win as many as you can.
Yeah,
but
that's
It's all
Sure.
important.
there's certain ones that aren't as critical if he wins ones like Florida, North Carolina. If he wins Florida, North Carolina, this is going to midnight at minimum. This could be a week-long thing.
a week-long thing.
Recounts, all kinds of shit.
Oh, yeah.
So he now has 140,000, but that percentage has not gone up, even though we've gained like 100.
Yeah, we've seen 91%
We've seen maybe a
reporting for
million
like an
votes.
hour.
New York, they called with 1%. 1% report.
Well, I mean, come on, it's
New
New
York's
York.
obvious. Massachusetts, there's a lot of
Trump's
obvious
from
ones.
New York. Trump did very well in New York. This is bullshit.
No, there's
Well, it's
no.
at 1%.
No.
But it's at 1%, so it's
call it at 1%.
it's crazy. They're gonna call it because that's
They
our home
call
state.
it, guys,
Because it's at
they make
90%
these
right now.
calls. They have early voting results already. They have a lot of results already. Those numbers aren't as important. If they called it, they called it. That's it. New
Yeah,
Hampshire,
but it's-
New Hampshire's only 12%. It's only 5,000 vote difference. But if he does vote somewhere like Ohio, New Hampshire becomes really important. Matt, I kind of gave us a rundown of what's going on.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel?
Do we talk about what we're smoking?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to let's bring a cigar aspect.
Yeah, because we are a cigar podcast.
Woo! That was nice. That was good. That was a good pick. That's all right. That was
So Bob, what are you smoking?
I can't hold this thing, but this is a done. I'm behind the camera.
All right,
so
you're
you-
behind the
yeah.
camera, so I will explain for Bob what he's smoking. It's a Don Pepin Cuban Classic Black Label 2008 Cero. Bob is smoking it. I am smoking it. Alex is smoking it. Nick is smoking it. And we're smoking it in honor of the Donald. We're hoping he's going to win this election, and we're hoping he's going to win big.
And these were a gift
got a key
from.
race alert.
Who
These were a
was
gift.
it? Who was it?
They were a gift from Dave.
Dave. We'd like to thank Dave
Friend of the show, Dave.
for these cigars. It's beautiful.
Thanks, Dave.
They're fantastic.
They're fantastic.
They are fantastic. It's a very good cigar. 2008. All right, that's it for now. We're gonna sign off. We'll be back at you guys.
Got a lot of results coming in real soon.
We'll
so
be back at you guys in a few minutes. We got more results coming in. I know all the things about. I'm so knowledgeable.
knowledgeable.
I will teach you all the things about elections.
Dave Trumpy, my friend.
Oh, we're live again. Duh. They just projected Trump or they just called Ohio for Trump, and Healy had a connection. Healy wins.
I went a little bit nuts because Ohio is huge. Was not anticipating this. I am now smoking a Fuente Oversize. Since we are a cigar podcast, we should say what we're smoking. But
Alex Bradley,
for CNN to call Ohio for Trump is massive. I'm very excited, and I can't wait to see the end of this election and the results. I'm very excited.
Let's start with Florida. If we can get the Florida result, that'd be
Florida
good.
will be huge. Believe me.
Nick, weigh in. Ohio, big. Oh, what are you drinking? What are you drinking, Nick?
Booker's. Little bourbon.
Little bourbon.
Absolutely.
Little bourbon.
Little bourbon.
Little bird.
Little bourbon.
Little bird with the
Still
birds.
leading in Florida. Looks like he's about to lose Virginia. So it's gonna come down to like New Hampshire and the Michigan, Wisconsin race.
A narrow margin in New Hampshire right now.
Yeah, that one won't get called forever.
Oh, many hours, yes.
Bob is praying that New Hampshire does not come down to one vote.
For undisclosed reasons.
That
Bob
would
didn't
be
vote.
hideous.
I voted, and everybody knows what I voted for.
Hillary
Trump.
Right.
I also voted. I won't say for who, but I did vote.
I have no.
So this is Dave.
This is Dave.
Cigar God, Dave.
Cigar
He
God Dave.
supplied us with these amazing Don Pepin Garcia Cuban Classic Lanceros,
2008 vintage.
2008 vintage.
Nice yellow. So
Very yellow.
Very
yellow,
yellow
very
cellophane. They're aged to perfection. It's like a fine wine.
He's making smoking great again.
We got
He
great
is
cigars.
making smoke great again.
All right, well, we got Ohio down, and we'll be back when they call something like Florida or North Carolina.
Trump's taking Florida. You heard it here, folks. Trump is
Switch his
taking
hat
Florida.
backwards. Trump's taking Florida. It looks like that right now. You can see the numbers. Looking decent for Trump. Oh, let's stay live just in case we got something here.
Let's update all the votes where they stand.
Oh, what do we got? What do we
a
got?
lot of red on top.
Coming in hot.
The vote is in Michigan.
Coming in hot.
Has a 35%
Still early, but wow, that is huge in Michigan to be ahead. 32% in, so we don't know what's going to happen, but that is big.
There in Wisconsin.
Also, a surprise here.
He's ahead.
Wisconsin, I'm not familiar with.
I'm familiar with their cheese.
Wisconsin and Michigan were blue coming into it.
Florida, that's big. We really need to hang on to Florida for the Trump campaign. Very excited for that.
That is huge.
Florida's make or break.
In Arizona, Sheriff Joe Arpaio, George Soros is trying to take him down. Don't let that happen.
Sheriff Joe.
Sheriff Joe is the man.
Cold Draw
Arizona
Sports.
is
Sheriff Joe.
The men and women, they are awesome. Go Trump. We love it.
That's a big lead. Look at that.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. 84% in. That's pretty solid. I do like that. I do like that. Not calling anything yet. Georgia, love it. Love it, Georgia. Did a great
We have a
job.
listener in Georgia. Who's that?
We got a listener in Georgia. At least one, maybe two.
Oh, we have an active one.
We might have
Marty?
two.
He knows it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Marty, what up, brother? I love you. I love
New
you, man.
Hampshire. I was holding signs in the battleground state of New Hampshire today, and we are going to pull it out for Donald J.
So a little minor update. Donald Trump, you may have heard of him from his little TV show called The Apprentice. He's been running for president, and he just was projected to secure Florida. Healy weigh in.
CNN gives Florida to Trump. Finally, we've been waiting all night for this. It's huge, believe me. And I don't even know what to say. I'm ballistic right now.
He's on cruise control right now,
I'm
ladies
off
and
the
gentlemen.
charts.
Not on cruise control.
Damn you, Bob!
He's supposed to win other states.
I'll kill you. I swear I will. I'm just kidding. I won't kill him.
I'm borderline. I'm shaking. This is incredible.
Can you do your celebration again?
I can't replicate it. I was just too excited.
He, I mean, I would try, but it would be embarrassing. He was very excited.
I was confused.
He jumped up, he spun around. And then he's made even more ridiculous because he's wearing that hat.
It's a great hat.
It's signed by Kurt Schilling, by the way.
Yes, it is time. It is time.
It's a good fact. You can see the signature here. That's Kurt. You getting a photo?
Yeah, I would avoid Kurt for now, but
I mean, screw Kurt. Whatever. I don't care. It's signed. It's a great hat.
Brian, what do we think?
Hi.
Hi.
Nice, good content.
Can we get our resident Rain Man to weigh in on
Yeah.
this? We need Rain to weigh in.
All right, Florida puts him at 216. He's still holding in Michigan, which is 16. He's at 216, so he needs 54 more, which he can get with only 4 or 5 of those states. So Florida was giant, but he kind of was clinching on that anyways. Won North Carolina, lost Virginia, lost Oregon. So he only needs, there's 1, 2, 3, there's more than 10 states up for grabs. He really only needs 4 or 5 of them to clinch it. So Florida was huge, 29, and we'll see what happens from here.
Ryan Norman is now watching, so you know.
What's up, Ryan Nor?
Oh, and,
Ryan, what up?
I'm still smoking the same Opus. Nick.
I switched back to vintage 2008 Don Pepin.
So am I. Back to those, the cigar.
Thanks,
Vine.
Dave.
I'm still in the Opus.
And intern Jaime does not want to be seen. She still will see.
She's still hiding.
Just Wilson
All right.
us.
We'll be back when they
Cigar
come.
Dave.
Let's see got it.
Florida.
Cigar Dave.
Hey!
Florida.
Prison for Hillary. Prison for Hillary. Prison for Hillary.
I think. Do you mean Hillary for prison? Isn't that the?
The same thing, man. They
Drain
get things
the
backwards. I'm
swamp.
sorry.
Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
And that's it.
Drain.
More updates. So it looks like they just projected Trump to take North Carolina, and everyone here was very happy about it. And of course, I'm very level-headed about it because I'm so cool. Like I'm way too cool to get excited about these things. I am now smoking a against my better judgment, Fuente Opus X, and I admit that it's pretty good. What Vitola was this?
You know, I looked at the box. It just says Fuente Fuente.
So it's a Fuente.
It's a
Fuente Opus X.
Fuente Opus X.
Yeah, lots of Fuentes involved here.
It's a Fuente cubed Opus X.
So much F's going on. So people here are feeling hopefully optimistic, cautiously optimistic. Heels way.
I'm also smoking a Fuente Opus X. It's very good. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. It's smoking great.
This one is good.
I am also cautiously optimistic. I really don't know how this election's going to go, but I'm very excited that it's this close. I think the polls were obviously rigged. This Hillary's up 12% is complete garbage. That was a lie, clearly, by what we're seeing tonight. And I'm excited to see what happens. I really hope that Trump pulls it out because we need Trump now.
Nick, anything?
Nothing. I'm just happy that he took North Carolina. I'm still waiting, just like everybody else, for Florida. When that's gonna come in, that's gonna be the last state to come in, guaranteed. Everything else is gonna come in. Florida's gonna be the last.
What are you smoking?
All right. I'm smoking Jaime Garcia.
We are a fake
Reserve.
cigar podcast, so we gotta talk about cigar.
Yeah, and it's a Jaime Garcia, and it's a lovely smoke. I love it.
What's intern Alex smoking? I'm sorry, full patch Alex smoking.
Alec Bradley, Coil Lancero.
Oh, it's a fine choice. Fine choice.
What does intern Jaime think?
Exciting. The internet has never seen intern Jaime before. This is the first time intern Jaime has been revealed to our viewers.
She's like the what was that neighbor in the Tim Allen
Oh,
show?
Home Improvement. Yeah, Wilson. Was that Wilson? Yeah, Wilson. Yeah.
We gotta get our fence.
It's like Wilson.
Yeah.
All right, Trump took North Carolina. We're waiting on Michigan,
We're hanging in
Wisconsin,
there. We're
Florida.
We're gonna be here till the end.
He's gonna get Alaska.
We're
She
all
got
gonna be-
California already, and look at this. That's 190, 186.
Well, I
So
could be dead, but I'm waiting this out.
signing off.
Signing off.
And she's actually the support in Pennsylvania is
Close one, guys.
turnout in Philadelphia. And then
Close
the
one.
counties. And Hillary Clinton's not
Uh,
not doing
we got
that
Brian
well.
Garden here.
She's actually performing about right.
Of,
Intern Brain.
Longhorn Steakhouse
But
fame.
she's getting swamped out here. Swamped out here in rural counties.
He's a manager
where
there, whatever.
you have not only
So it's real.
He's a meat man.
but winning them.
He's a meat man. You can't fake a steak, so says this man.
Overperforming Romney and substantially so.
Yeah, it's real close. New Hampshire is like down to 15 votes.
Look
We have
at this.
projection.
Look at this. Look how live we're getting. Oh, that's pretty big.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm supposed to not swear and stuff.
It's all right. We're live.
I'm not happy about this Nevada thing. Very disappointing.
Nobody's happy about
Matt,
it.
it does make it more interesting though.
Nobody's happy about this.
Nevada to Clinton as we come live. 215, 238, 8 states left plus Alaska, which should go to Trump. And we're going to commercial.
Okay, all right. All right. Well, we knew about Nevada, so that wasn't a big surprise. Who's that? Ask Nick what's going on.
Ask me what's going on.
Nick, you're the
I don't know
you're the
what's
pulse
going
of the
on.
nation. How do you feel right now?
I'm excited. He's leading right now, 238, 215. I would really like him to win
We
Pennsylvania.
would like to state that New Hampshire is a 15 vote difference at the moment.
I voted.
Voted.
So it's not. It's that
Definitely-
15 up is
definitely
because
I
of me.
also voted.
I don't believe anyone telling me how I should live.
So it's real close.
Did not vote.
Real close. Real close.
Caramel macchiato.
So we're Nevada thing makes it more interesting. We'll see what happens.
This is insane, man. This is insane.
It's definitely the most exciting since the Gore Bush one.
Yeah, I watched that one pretty intensely, and this is off the charts. I said it a couple times on our videos already, but 2 weeks ago they had Clinton up 12%. Trump had no shot. It was all over. They were looking at down ballot races. And so something special might happen. We'll have to see what plays out.
We'll see. We'll be here. We'll be live. Brian, final words for us.
He's got nothing.
It's weird. He's not even from that.
All right, Matt Healy, we are live. We are watching the results right now, and Trump is ahead in states that would accumulate for 111 electoral votes, and he's currently up 128.97, so he would be at 239 if he held on to all these, with a lot of the West Coast still to go. So it's looking positive, but obviously we can't call anything right now. What are your thoughts as we sit here?
My thoughts are, I think the New Hampshire, it hasn't come in all the way yet. It's very early. I think most recently we're about 10% in, but I think that's bullshit. I think Trump won New Hampshire or will win New Hampshire. I was asked to bring up the GEMS voting system.
Yes.
And that is something that's definitely going to need to be looked at, but we'll get into that at a later date. Flanagan, you're up.
What do you think of the kind of unpredicted domination of some of the states that were...
Unpredicted dominations?
Yeah, a lot of the states that were leaning Clinton have shown to come out as Trump so far.
All those, all the votes are coming in. Like Florida, it was projected for a while. It was at 91% for like an hour,
yeah, we're
2
at
hours or something
now.
like that. So now we're at 94. Trump is leading by like what, 1,500, 2,000, something like that.
That's math's terrible. It's about 140,000.
You know, I failed math.
Bob, can you...
What's up?
I'm not a mathematician by any means.
Yeah, I don't know much more than Nick, but I'll just say that instead of. It's looking.
Trump is up in Michigan. It's only 80% in, but Trump is up in
Here we
Michigan.
go. Good people know they're talking about.
I just read stuff, but he's up in Michigan. Michigan is a hugely Democratic state for years and years and years. No, decades and decades. And Democrats have failed them. And I think that Trump has a decent shot in Michigan, and this is going to be very interesting.
This is definitely going late, but it's
This is going to go.
the lean towards Trump is getting heavy.
Yep.
You just got to hang in, and you got to believe.
Final words?
You got to believe.
Live, Bob.
Ever be Republican nominee. And then fast forward
election
to all
is
of
going
these ups
on,
and downs that he had,
that
and
he knows
was
more about it.
completely resilient for the reasons that you were just
Well,
talking
we're following here, and
because
we're hoping
it all
for a
comes
Donald
down
Trump
to
win.
an economic message that he, no matter
It's very
what
close.
else he veered
I
off
think-
in, and he veered off in a
yeah,
lot of
I'm not even
directions
gonna
that his
say.
campaign did not
Not
appreciate.
that close.
But he had the fundamental
247,
That's
250.
compelling stuff,
people
really.
who felt and
It's
feel
getting down to the wire.
left behind.
Trump's taking
And
it.
that was
He's
something
taking
that
it. The
was
first one he's going to take,
intentional
Pennsylvania.
for these voters.
Believe me.
And that is why
It's gonna be great.
he was
The room is
kept
getting
on
exciting.
along
What
the
size
way.
is
I
it
mean,
going to be,
We can chronicle it.
Nicholas?
We could sit here for 20
I
minutes
believe
and chronicle all
Donald
of
Trump
the
will be.
zigzags
Is it going to be
President
small?
of the
that he
United
kept
States of
coming
America.
back.
And when you will take Pennsylvania within
look at
That
a
is
half
the
hour.
craziest
This is
thing.
Pennsylvania,
about what the winner does
will be
get right, and not necessarily
given
what the person
the
who
goal.
doesn't win, the
Give
loser.
it
the
15.
person
Give it
wrong.
15 minutes.
So when you look at
Yeah!
Bill Clinton.
Insane.
Projected that Hillary Clinton has now made a formal telephone call
Bob,
to
what just
Donald
happened?
Trump to concede
Donald
the
Trump just won the U.S. presidency. It's crazy.
And telling me that
That's fucking crazy. It's crazy, man. Woo!
Not Hillary.
So Hillary Clinton has
Not Hillary.
Unbelievable.
made it very clear
Unfucking believable.
that
Unbelievable. History. History.
states and not
Give that
And
speech.
you're also here
Give
to
that
still not gonna
speech.
Speak to
Give
Donald
that
Trump
speech.
momentarily.
Give
Yes, sir.
that
He will be
speech.
speaking, addressing that very enthusiastic.
Winning her all night was Keely's reaction.
This is
We don't have any
freaking awesome.
indication that the plans that John
Awesome.
Podesta, her campaign chairman, announced publicly
Oh, I
are going to
can't
change,
wait
but
for
it's
the
pretty
speech.
clear that
It's gonna be huge.
phone call
It's
gave the green
gonna
light to
be
Donald Trump
huge.
to make his speech.
Love it.
So
Nick,
if her aides, Jay,
thoughts?
are telling her
I have
it's
none.
over, and she
I'm
does
speechless, man. This is insane. This is crazy. He won.
Congratulations
President Donald
on
Trump.
winning the presidency.
President
They
Donald
obviously
Trump.
All right,
get
one
up
last
at this
smoke.
point, and Hillary Clinton has done
What are you smoking, Bob?
do it up, buddy.
They can look at the map,
Don
see the
Pepino
facts, and
Garcia
the math,
keeping
and the
classic
fact
Lancero,
is
courtesy
that
of
things
Cigar
been set
Day.
up for some time. If you look at Pennsylvania, they're just going to have the votes there for
Yes.
Hillary Clinton. It's impossible to
Our
think
guns
that
are
she's going to win that
safe.
state.
Well,
And
lock up your
if
daughters.
Donald Trump wins that state, that's the
Come on,
enchilada.
man.
That's the whole ballgame.
You know, it's the
This
moment
was,
that we want to make another major projection right now.
Donald Trump versus everyone.
And CNN projects that Donald Trump will win the
Including
state
me.
of Arizona
Including
with its
Bob.
11 electoral votes.
But
Donald
it
Trump
didn't matter.
wins. 80% of the vote is in. He's got a
won.
nearly 80,000 vote lead. Donald Trump
He has
will
the
carry
temperament
Arizona. So let's take the
It's over.
electoral map right now. You see Donald Trump. He has 268 electoral votes. He needs 2 more to become president of the United States, president-elect of the United States. He has 215. Take a look at that. 268 electoral votes. 268
Dave, you
votes.
can pull that
for
whiskey right in
Donald
here,
Trump.
brother.
Jim Acosta,
finish
you're
it.
over there.
Unless you're gonna finish it.
Headquarters
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm moving up there. It's hard to
in New
get
York.
ready for
They're
the
going pretty-
speech.
They're pretty
Take a seat,
excited
brother.
right now.
This is a big speech. You can't miss this speech.
Well,
This is
it
the
certainly
speech.
feels like it's
Fucking
huge.
huge.
Now they are just
This
jubilant here at
is
Trump campaign
the
headquarters.
speech.
I just talked to a Trump campaign official a few moments ago
Trump
and
versus
asked whether or
media.
not Donald Trump will address what
Democrats,
John Podesta said over
Republicans,
the Javits
and
Center
he
here in
always
Manhattan earlier this evening.
emerges
And this official said that Donald
victorious.
Trump will address the American
Yes!
people. So we're waiting for that to happen. Any
Love it.
moment now, we understand he's in the building, and we're talking to a number of Trump campaign officials.
is
They are all
building.
responding with basically, they're just as shocked as everybody else. Now, you'll probably talk to some people high up in the inner circle who will say, we knew this all along.
You
But
can't
I've
make it
talked to a number of senior Trump
Dude,
campaign
Oliver
officials.
Stone is gonna make a movie
down
of
to
this.
the advanced staffers, and we say,
He's
on the
going to be
campaign trail,
he's gonna make a
on
movie.
every
Oliver
basis,
He
Stone.
will. He'll
they
make a
are
movie.
shocked. They themselves cannot believe the upset that we're all
Trump
witnessing, which is
versus
obviously
all.
one of the most
The
stunning
world. He was against
political
everybody.
upsets in
Trump won.
recent American history. Now, as for what Donald Trump is going to say during this speech, Wolf, we do expect Donald Trump, as the 45th president-elect of the United States,
Wow.
to try to bring the country together, to
That's
try
awesome.
to say something to the American people that will begin this process of healing. They're going
Alex,
to
do you have
experience
any,
one more time. We'll
any
get to
election
work this
updates?
morning, throughout this room. It's up on the screens. That Donald
I think my work here is done, Matt. I
Trump
think my work here is done.
of the United States. But in addition to trying to bring the country together, he's going to be thanking the people
USA,
who made this movement
USA,
happen. You know, there are a lot of
USA,
doubters from all
USA.
stripes,
You
Democrats
weren't
and
sure.
Republicans who didn't think this moment would happen, but it's happening.
268 electoral votes. That's what we have projected so far. You need 270. Look,
By the way,
Pence, the vice
John
presidential
McCain
running mate,
shooting
and his wife, they're walking in. I'm sure Donald Trump's family will be walking in, and then of course Donald Trump himself will be walking in. He's going to be addressing this very enthusiastic crowd over at the New York Hilton Hotel in Manhattan. Hillary Clinton has announced through John Podesta